Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We need to talk about the co-main event of UFC 329. While yes, the main event was absolutely disappointing, the co-main event on the other hand was pretty entertaining, largely thanks to the non-existent fight IQ of Benoit Saint Denis. Absolutely worst fight IQ showcases I've seen in the recent time at the highest level, man. I honestly can't remember something worse. I think the last time we saw something this bad of a fight IQ at the highest level was Cyril Gane versus John Jones. And now this. Terrible fight IQ. So what exactly happened in the fight? The fight starts. Paddy Pimblett starts with a bunch of oblique kicks. The lead leg oblique kick, which kind of pushed Benoit Saint Denis a little bit. And Paddy Pimblett knew that Saint Denis is gonna just blitz at him. And that's exactly what Saint Denis does. Comes in with both hands down. Paddy Pimblett was managed to counter him pretty easily. Actually, he was not like it was not like he hurt Benoit Saint Denis, but he was able to land pretty cleanly with a right hand and then follow it up with the left hook because Benoit Saint Denis rushes in face first, hands down. He's pretty hittable anytime he blitzes. And even I didn't think Paddy Pimblett had it in him, but you can you can say whatever about Paddy, right? Like he's not the greatest fighter, his skills are not there, but he will absolutely stick to a game plan, and I think he absolutely um, really practiced this during the fight camp, and he was ready for it to trade with Benoit Saint Denis if it comes down to that. So Benoit Saint Denis gets hit a couple of times, but he was still managed to push Paddy behind the black line, and then Benoit Saint Denis goes for his traditional the takedown setup. Now, in my breakdown, I said this is gonna be a 3 round, pretty fun fight because I thought there is a couple of brain cells in Benoit Saint Denis' head. The one thing everyone, it's not just me because I'm a small YouTuber at the end of the day, everyone was talking about is do not give your neck out when you're shooting because he does it in every fight. And it's not like he doesn't have any upper body takedowns and leg trips. He is pretty decent at it. It's not like Islam Makhachev or whatever, but he is pretty decent at it. So that's what everyone thought he was gonna try to do it. But nope, does the traditional high kick double leg combo with his head outside, and the Paddy Pimblett was ready for it. He immediately got um, to his neck, and I want every single UFC fighter who's not named Charles Oliveira, obviously, to see what Paddy Pimblett is doing here. Again, Saint Denis is pretty deep um, in Paddy Pimblett's guillotine. Even then, Paddy Pimblett does not pull a guillotine. He does not jump a guillotine and ends up in bottom. I want every single UFC fighter to fucking take lessons from Paddy Pimblett, man. I can't believe I'm saying this, but they really need to. Paddy Pimblett is not panicking. He's not jumping a guillotine. He knows the he has a pretty good grip on him, so he tries to get to a better position. And obviously, Benoit Saint Denis he does it against everyone. Dustin Poirier and Dan Hooker, we have seen it. He will shoot a really bad takedown, gives up his neck, and when they threaten a ninja choke or a guillotine, he will immediately roll over. And this is his traditional escape method, and it has worked against Dan Hooker and Dustin Poirier, who's not that great with transitioning from one submission to another. Not the case with Paddy Pimblett. You are not gonna be this is where Paddy Pimblett is gonna be dangerous. So obviously again he rolls over, ends up in bottom, and then tries to roll over again. But this time Paddy Pimblett was managed to transition from the guillotine to a Dars, and it was pretty locked in. Benoit Saint Denis tries to do the belly down to relieve some pressure, but then Paddy Pimblett was managed to kind of in a weird Peruvian necktie type of Dars, and this puts significant pressure on the neck here. This is a pretty good transition from Paddy Pimblett. Was perfect for this specific moment and puts Benoit Saint Denis out cold, like 50 seconds into the fight. Pretty good showcase of jiu-jitsu skills from Paddy Pimblett, and I don't think anyone really like unaware of how good Paddy Pimblett's jiu-jitsu is, especially when he's not the one at the bottom. And yeah, this again shows us that exact thing. There's a funny moment after that. Benoit Saint Denis wakes up and like has no idea where he is, just looking around from being unconscious. And then yeah, it was that's all she wrote, man. Paddy Pimblett gets a easy win over Benoit Saint Denis. And honestly, one thing that not a lot of people are really talking about is the fall off of the lightweight division from a skill perspective. Aside from the top four, like we have Justin Gagey, we have Ilya Topuria, Arman Sarukian, Charles Oliveira, and Max Holloway, the champion and the top four. I don't think there is that level of skill anymore in the lightweight division, man. I think these people are not that good. I don't think Benoit. I never, even when he was on the come up, I never thought he was good. I never thought Paddy Pimblett is that good, and I still don't think they are the level. Like Dustin Poirier can, I think, can come out of retirement and put a beating on Paddy Pimblett right now. And it's pretty sad, man, because if you remember, like 6 7 years ago, we have Tony Ferguson there, we have like Edson Barbosa there, Michael Johnson there. We have Habib there. We have Charles Oliveira on the come up. We have Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje there, Eddie Alvarez. We have all these great fighters, and now it's like, yeah, the top four is still pretty stacked, but outside of that, I don't think the skills. There is a huge fall off. Yes, Rafael Fiziev is pretty good. Mauricio Rufy, one dimensional, but it's on the feet is pretty good. And we can only hope Killan Sal Killed is not as like one dimensional as these other fighters. Like Benil Dariush would have, I think Prime for Prime would have beaten the fuck out of both of these guys, man. I know Benoit Saint Denis knocked him out, but yeah, that was a very washed up version of Benil Dariush. Yeah, Paddy Pimblett is now like talking about he's the next Conor McGregor, bro. Just put the fries in the bag, man. It's not like he's not pretty fun. He's pretty decently skilled for the. I think I always consider Paddy to be like a lower top 10 uh, level of skill, but he is never. I don't think he's gonna beat a Ilya Topuria. I don't think he can beat an Arman Sarukian. I don't think he beats Charles Oliveira. And it also showcases like how strong the unks in the lightweight division are. Man. Justin Gaethje just becomes the champion. Charles Oliveira is the BMF champion. The unks are really holding down, and it takes special talent like Islam Makhachev. It takes special talent like Ilya Topuria to break into this. And unfortunately, I don't think Paddy Pimblett is there. Uh, but he is pretty fun. He has quite a huge following, and hopefully, like I don't know what his next fight is gonna be. Maybe against Charles Oliveira, maybe against Ilya Topuria. I think he poses like a little bit of threat to Ilya Topuria, not from a skill perspective, but purely from a physicality perspective. Paddy Pimblett is massive when compared to Ilya. Skill for skill, this is not like anywhere close. Ilya Topuria would knock him in the first round every single time. But what makes it interesting is the size of Paddy Pimblett. He's gonna be so long. He's gonna stay long, and he's pretty good with his kicks, which is gonna be really annoying for Ilya Topuria. And I don't know how he's gonna enter the close range against Paddy Pimblett. And if he can do it, I think he can knock him out pretty easily, because his chin is way high. But maybe he's just so tall that Ilya Topuria can't even like reach it. But yeah, Paddy Pimblett gets an easy win against Benoit Saint Denis, and yeah, and also like showcases why you should not be jumping guillotines against top opponents. I'm talking to you, Lonnie Kavanagh. Learn from this. Let me know in the comments if you have seen an even worse fight IQ than this in the recent times at the highest level. I'm not talking about like lower top 15 fights. like someone who was at the end of title shot, or even in the title shot, in the comments. If you enjoyed the breakdown, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in another video.